Hi, it's Kanaya, your Virtuous Vixen, and I'm really excited to share a little bit about who I am and what I do. So the Virtuous Vixen is all about being a sensuous woman who really owns her sexuality, but at the same time honors herself and whatever code she has. So virtue, in this sense, is having a code and then honoring it. So it's about integrity, right? And knowing who you are and staying true to that, even in the midst of dating and navigating those waters. So how we do this? Tons of different tips and tools and things I use, but you don't want to hear about all that. So I'm going to share with you an example of how it works. There's a program I do called the Goddess Retreat. And the Goddess Retreat is a wonderful event where for 2 days and an evening, you get a chance to really immerse yourself in the work of owning your feminine energy. So we have these 4 dimensions of feminine energy: the flirt, the vixen, the diva, and the goddess. And in the retreat, you can pick areas that you want to have a breakthrough with. So I remember one retreat, there was a diva who she was just looking for overall transformation. And one of the optional packages was called our Pamper Man experience. Now, every woman who came to the retreat had a little mini Pamper Man experience, but this diva, she did our diamond package, so she got the whole kit and caboodle. While she was in a session, or one-on-one, with one of the coaches, here's something that she shared. She's like, oh my gosh, the Pamper Man experience was wonderful. And she was saying how at the end of it, because she had a full massage and a manicure and a pedicure and the facial, and she's like, I just felt so cared for. And it was so nice having a man take care of me, and I didn't have to have sex with him in exchange. For her, the breakthrough was this. She'd been having sexual relations with men all these years, searching for physical connection. If you're familiar with the concepts of love languages, one of them they talk about is physical touch. But that is distinct from sexual touch. But very often, we collapse it. So for her, she was like, I felt just so filled up and loved and cared for. And I didn't have to give the essence of me. And so realized that she'd been having sex with people that she didn't necessarily even want to have sex with, but she felt she needed to because she needed to be touched. What she didn't know was available was a way to get her touch needs met. And those are real needs without having to have sex, which is a totally different set of energy. It's a different energy exchange. So for her, scheduling regular massages and having those needs met allowed her to hold off on the sexual intimacy until she was in a relationship where she felt loved and she felt cared for. I know there are many women out here, you've had that experience of sleeping with someone and it just didn't get the job done. It's not so much whether you got an orgasm or not. There was something missing. And for you, it could be just like her, that feeling of connectedness, of being cared for. You say, well, if he's a massage therapist, he doesn't love me. Love is distinct from sex, as we know, but being cared for, if someone's a professional in their industry and they really care about what they're doing, massage therapists, they care about your body, they care about your health, they care about your well-being. That is translated in their touch. Someone who takes pride in their work, that is translated in their touch. So let's say you're in need of masculine energy and being cared for. There are other ways to achieve it. And that's just one thing we talked about. So over the weekend, you'll get tips and tricks and tools and techniques that will allow you to get your needs met in a way that honor who you are at your core. So the Virtuous Vixen is a wonderful program. The Diva Makeover is a wonderful program. The Goddess Retreat is a wonderful program. So I invite you to join me at the next experience. See for yourself what's available for you and start the journey to being fit, fabulous, satisfied, and living a life that you love.